What's going on, guys? TTL here. Going to go over my top 5 props of the day. These are the free props. Going to play these over on Underdog. Guys, if you're interested in VIP, I highly recommend signing up. It's $29.99 a month. You can sign up over on Patreon, where you can get an annual subscription or a monthly subscription, or you can sign up using WAP. I just opened the WAP up, so you guys can head over. You can join the free one or the premium. The premium, you can get the $9.99 a week, the $29.99 a month, or the $299.99 for a year. You get all of my props, all of my slips. I do prop write ups. I do a daily prop list. I give every single exact slip that I'm personally playing. And I'll help you guys personally with your bankroll management if you need help. We have watch parties, live streams, and giveaways all the time in VIP as well. Go ahead over, join that, guys. Or you can use code TTL over on Underdog and you get a free month of VIP as well to try it out. Just join the Discord, open a support ticket, send us a screenshot that you signed up and deposited using my code. We'll get everything squared away, everything sorted, and we'll get that month free VIP add to you. But let's get into the actual video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the Super Bowl last night. I actually wanted the Eagles to win, so I'm happy to see that they did win for me. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, it being that much of a blowout at halftime was a little iffy, but overall, pretty good, pretty good. Let's get into it though. I'm going to give you guys a free money line as always, and then we're going to go into the props that I'm playing on Underdog. So the money line that I'm liking today the most, I have two, and I'm putting in a parlay over on Shuffle. You guys can use code TTL on Shuffle, get up to $1,000 deposit match. But I'm taking the Orlando Magic at minus 208, and I'm pairing them with the Boston Celtics minus 238. The Celtics are versus the Heat. The Magic are versus the Hawks. This should be pretty easy. You pair them together, you can actually get plus money. It's plus 110 right now. I put $100 on this to win 210, so I get $110 profit if this cashes. Let's lock in that over on Shuffle, and let's get into the Underdog picks of. Let me go ahead and open up my Discord so I can get the props list open. Go ahead and get into it. So first off, we're going to take Miles Bridges under 25.5 points versus the Nets. I'm loving this pick today. Let's go ahead and head over to predictive profits so we can take a look at this. Let's head over to the prop predictor. We're going to go ahead and just move the slip builder out of the way over here. We're going to change the lines to the sportsbook lines because Underdog allows us to get those alt lines and those lines that other apps do not have up right now. And we're going to go ahead and search for Miles Bridges. And we can see points 25.5. The under has an 80.73% projected hit rate out of the 10,000 simulations that Predictive Profits ran. We can see he's going under in 4 of his last 5 games, averaging 23.6. Over the last 10, he's averaging 23.3, and he's going under in 7 of 10. And this season, he's gone under in 30 of 36 games with an average of less than 20. The Nets are 8th in the league for least amount of points allowed per game. We have him projected for 20.8 points in the matchup with a projected hit rate of 80.73. Loving this. I do think this one is going to bump down. I would get this one in early if you guys can. And let's move on to the second prop of the day, which is going to be one that actually we get a boosted payout on the over. It's going to be LeBron James over 7.5 assists. And we're actually getting a 1.05x, which I am loving to see. I really expected this to be like 0.94, 0.9, 0.89, something similar to that. But 1.05x is phenomenal for this. I'm definitely going to take it at 1.05x. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. LeBron James. We can see the over 7.5 assists minus 110 on sportsbooks, so it does kind of make sense that we would get a little bit of a boosted payout, but this is only a demon on other apps. We can see the over is a 78.29% projected hit rate. When we take a look at it, he's going over in 5 straight games. He's going over in 9 of his last 10. And he's going over in 34 of 46 this season. So he's only going under in 12. It's a 73.9% hit rate on the season. The Jazz are 27th in the league, so a bottom 5 team for assists allowed per game. We have him projected for over 9 in this matchup. And I don't think we're going to have any issues with LeBron getting 7.5 assists. Now, I do know that obviously there's been a lot of roster changes big changes with the Lakers and the Mavs. But I do think LeBron's able to get 7.5 assists today. I don't think he's going to have any issues versus the Jazz. They allow a ton of them, and I think this is a great spot to get a little bit of a boosted payout even. Next up, we're going to have Chris Paul. Chris Paul's been consistently cashing these assists for us. We're going to keep on taking them as long as he's going to keep on cashing them. 6.5 assists on the over. There was a huge conspiracy the other day with this one where some apps I saw on Twitter were getting a lot of backlash because like half the pick'em apps were counting it as 7 assists, the other half were counting it as 6, and there was this whole big backlash. I think every app ended up doing the right thing, but Underdog from the get go did cash this for us. They never, ever, ever said that we were just kind of screwed. They never like took the slip off of the live page. But that was great to see that, by the way. But Chris Paul over 6.5 assists versus the Wizards. This is a great matchup for him. They allow a ton of assists. And we can see here minus 110 on sportsbooks, 78.1% hit rate. Here, projected hit rate anyway. He's gone over in 4 of his last 5. He's gone over in 9 of his last 10. And he's gone over in 38 of 50 games. The Wizards defense, they're ranked 28th in assists allowed, right under the Jazz. Jazz were 27th. Wizards are even worse at 28. They're allowing 28.8 assists per game. We have Chris Paul projected for right around 8, 7.93. So right around the 8 mark, which is great. It's a 25%, somewhere around there. 20 to 25% difference between his 6.5 line and what we have him projected. I'm loving this. Projected hit rate 78%. This is a no brainer on Chris Paul. Let's go ahead and lock it in. Let's move on to the next prop, which is going to be Keon Johnson. Now, the next two, or at least this one, is a little bit of a negative payout. Not negative, but a little bit of a lesser payout than normal. But under 3.5 assists at 0.84x. I'm loving this prop versus the Hornets today. Go ahead and take a look for him, Keon Johnson. Assist 3.5 minus 170 on sportsbook, so we can expect that the payout will be a little bit less there. 77.93% projected hit rate. We can see he's going under in 3 straight games, 3 of the last 5, 6 of the last 10, and in 42 of 50 games this season. The Hornets are middle of the pack, 14th out of 30th for assists allowed. They're allowing 26 per game. Keon Johnson just typically shoots the ball even when he has possession on it. He doesn't really pass the ball very much. We have him projected for 2 assists today, 78.77% projected hit rate. This one's a no-brainer on the under. Let's move on to the 5th and final prop of the day, which is going to be Nas Reid under 7.5 rebounds. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you about Nas Reid. I've taken his under 6.5 rebounds twice in the past week. He went over both times. I am not the type of person. I go based off of stats. I go based off of data. I'm very data driven, very analytical. But I'm not the type of person to say this, but Nas Reid is this close to the ban list. If Nas Reid screws us again today, he may be on the ban list. That'll be 3 times in a week span. I can't. But Nas Reid under 7.5 rebounds. It's a 0.89x. He's versus the Cavs. I think they're 10th in least amount of rebounds allowed. They don't allow rebounds. So this should be a layup. This should be an easy one to finish off our 5 pick. Let's go ahead and head over to Nas Reid. The under 7.5 is minus 160. It's 72.4% projected hit rate. He's going under in only 2 of his last 5 because, like I said, he just screwed us twice this past week. The Cavs defense, 10th in the league. They're only allowing 51.8 rebounds this season. They've been shooting really well this season. Nas Reid is projected for 5.5 rebounds in this. Over his last 10, he's gone under in 6 of 10. It's just these 3 games in a row he's been killing it. This season, he's gone under in 40 of 52 games. I don't think we're going to have issues here. 3rd time's the charm, right? The first 2, he screwed us. This 3rd time, he's going to go under for us. So let's go ahead and lock this in. This, you can get a 15.69x if you power it, standard payout, or you can flex it for a 7.84x, or you can just mix and match. Make some 2 picks, make some 3 picks. I personally mix and match, and I play them all together. So it's really whatever you guys want to do with that. Thank you guys for watching the video, though, guys. Go sign up to the WAP. Go sign up to the Patreon. And if you decide to sign up to WAP, you can get the free one as well, which is basically just a link to the Discord, though. The Discord link is in the description. But if you sign up to the WAP, premium or free, please leave a review. It helps me out. Obviously, there's only like 1 or 2 reviews right now because I just opened the WAP. But it really does help me out, guys. I appreciate all of you. I try and be as transparent as possible with literally everything I do. But I plan on making a bankroll management video and just tips and tricks on how to be profitable on all these apps. Because at the end of the day, it's us versus the bookies, the pick'em apps, right? I don't know why there's so much hate in this space. I'm not going to go on a very long rant here, but there's a lot of hate in this space. See it all over Twitter. So see it even on YouTube. Sometimes it's lesser on YouTube, but people just hate on others to try and like get themselves up or to make themselves feel better. But at the end of the day, like I don't care if you sign up for my VIP, somebody else's VIP. I don't care if you don't sign up to any VIP. You just use free picks. I get people in my Discord like bots all the time. That'll be like the name of the Discord. Tesla limit picks is garbage. Sign up to my VIP here. Join my Discord here, and they just get auto blocked, of course, because I have things set up in the Discord to block that stuff. But it's like I'll get like 10 a day. And it's like, what's with all the hate, man? You see people all over Discord. The only people that I dislike that post props, and it is pretty rampant nowadays, are the people that edit slips. They edit pickets. They change the numbers on things to make it look like they're betting $10,000 on a slip, for example. The max amount I've ever played on a slip is like $1,500, and luckily we cashed it. It was a 5 pick. We hit all 5. We hit a 10x. We hit for 15K over on League of Legends. But other than that, most of my slips you're gonna see 100, 200, max ever like $500 to $1,000 typically. Um, I mean, I don't know. And this is talking pick-em apps mainly, not sports books. Sports books, you can play a little bit more. They're singles. You're not having to parlay. But sorry for the rant. It's us versus the bookies. Let's keep on crushing it. Let's be transparent. And if you guys ever want to know anything, really, just let me know. Join the Discord. Ask some questions. I'll try and answer to the best of my ability. Thank you guys so much for all the love in the past few videos. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next.